good Monday evening, everybody. Welcome to Houston Confidential Live. I'm your host, Mark. We're right here on Facebook and Instagram. Glad to have you guys aboard. Hope you had a good weekend. My weekend's always good. Never complain about the weekend. Bear with me. I'm just queuing up some stuff here. We're going to get right into it. Prayers and thoughts going out to the folks over in Louisiana. Prayers and thoughts going out to you guys. Pardon me. You had that Hurricane Ida hit you. Just got y'all in my prayers. Keep your head up. Everything's going to be all right. Hang in there. You're going to be okay. You know where your help come from. No doubt about it, guys. Once again, guys, we're right here on this Monday evening. I'm your host, Mark, host of Houston Confidential Live. We're right here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 8 p.m. 8:30 is how long 8:30 to 9 o'clock is how long the podcast run, according how we get into the matter of what we're talking about. And man, I just want to just say thank you guys. Hey, Mary, how you doing, man? Just want to say thank you guys once again for being a part of what I'm trying to establish here in H-Town, live and direct to your town. And we just trying to do some things, man, and talk about some things. You know me, I always say, you know me, I'm going to keep it real. And I'm always going to be 100 about whatever I talk about. And just the way it should be, guys. No need of beating around the bush about anything. Just be straight up, and life is much better when you do that. So we're going to get into it. Just remember, folks, please get vaccinated. Don't believe all this nonsense you're hearing. You got doctors and scientists that know what they're talking about, guys. Once you're in that hospital on that bed, it's too late when they putting you on that ventilator or incubating you. It's too late. If you understand where I'm coming from, it is too late to want to get the shot. Don't understand no reason why you wouldn't not want to get the shot. You got to have all these, your kids get 6 or 7 shots when they go see the doctor, sometimes at one time. So they can't get admitted into school, so why don't you do the same? Lead by example. If they're in your household and they don't want to get vaccinated, they need to be stepped to the side. Yeah, I'm just keeping it real, guys. This stuff is no joke, and I can speak from experience. And I'm just keeping it real because I had it, and it's not fun to have. Wouldn't want to wish that on anyone, guys. Not anyone. It's just horrible, man. It makes you feel horrible, and it's horrible to deal with. No doubt about it. It is tough. It is. But hey, I made it through it, still fighting some symptoms from it, but could have been worse without that shot. Could have been laid up. But it is what it is. I'm doing good, so I ain't gonna complain. Nothing to complain about. Every day I wake up is a good day. Just what I'm going to go about doing with that day. You understand? And y'all always got to encourage yourself and encourage other ones around you. We got to be encouraged. Sometimes that's all we can look up to is hope. Especially what's going on nowadays. Just keeping it real, guys. There's a lot going on nowadays. Excuse me. Yeah. But we're going to get right into this here. Give me 1 second. Let me do this. And we're going to do that. Yeah, what we're talking about tonight, guys, is Miss Richardson, young USA sprinter, track star. I think she's out of Florida. Yeah, she's out of Florida. I think she's 19 years of age. It's just amazing. These youngsters think they can. Just don't mind me. I'm trying to close a few pages here. There we go. Yeah, but anyway, guys, you know, she slipped up, smoking marijuana, trying to get to the Olympics. Blew her chance. Really did. She blew her chance. But she's got time to grow, learn from her mistakes. If she wants to become a world champion in track and field, and I'm not talking about just a USA champion, I'm talking about a world champion in whatever event she's participating in. Don't get me wrong, guys. Track is not an easy sport to participate in. I had the privilege of coaching track for about 20 years. I coached under USA Track and Field, the junior division. So I got to develop kids into what she was aspiring to be, is aspiring to be a track star. I had that opportunity to do that for about 20 years, guys. And when I say I worked with every age group, they started at 6 years old, I work with them. I work with every age group that we had to perfect these kids and to do it the right way. And like I always told them, and I still tell people, track is 90% mental, 10% physical. Because if you can't train your mind to run, your mind is you're not going to run. You understand where I'm coming from? Yeah, the young lady, man, she was USA champion. Just hate she messed up. And didn't make it to the Olympics because of her smoking marijuana. You understand where I'm coming from? When we do things of that nature, we get looked at a little different than other races that do things of that nature. Just keeping it real, man. Look at Michael Phelps. You understand where I'm coming from? You're watching Houston Confidential Live right here on Facebook Live, and I'm live right on Instagram also, guys. I'm glad to be here talking about what we're talking about, as always. Just want to know what your opinion is on it. You seen her run a few weeks after the Olympics up in New York here. About a week and a half ago against the Jamaican women and other women from around the world. And that really showed her how much harder she needs to work. You understand where I'm coming from? She came in 9th place. This girl from Jamaica, is smoking. This young lady, Sha Carri Richardson, she came in 9th place in the 100-meter run. You understand where I'm coming from? If she'd have got to that pinnacle of the Olympics, I think she would have been embarrassed because she hasn't matured. Do you understand where I'm coming from, guys? She's got the talent, but she's got to mature that talent. Yep. Think about it. She's got the talent and the speed. And sometimes you just need that right coach to give you that extra push. When she lost that race in New York, she got up there and said some things she shouldn't have said. She should have just said, congratulations to the winner, and moved on. I'm just keeping it real. That was just the kind of coach I was, guys. You know, go do your speech, but move on. Life goes on. Get ready for the next race. So I always told my kids, get ready for the next one. And like I said, I think she's 19 years of age. But when she was doing that interview with NBC, boy, I mean, the hood really came out of her. Really did. Just with the language and the body language. Got smoked. She got smoked. I think she ran 11.13 seconds. I think that was her time. Think about it. In ninth place. You watching Houston Confidential Live, guys. Told you we gonna talk about some hot stuff on my podcast. I'm not just about gossip and who is she seeing and who he's seeing. No, that ain't what this is about. One thing, I'm gonna keep it real right here, and I'm talking about real stuff right here. Just like the little gymnast. Yes, everybody say she had a death in her family and yada yada this and yada yada that. She's been doing that a long time to now have mental problems, emotional mental problems, where she couldn't perform, but she still got out there and performed. Do you understand where I'm coming from, guys? She still got out there and performed. If you're going to set it out, you should have set the whole Olympics out. Not saying people don't have emotional or mental issues. You've been a professional for how long? You've been doing this for how long? You've been in front of people for how long? I'm just saying, guys. That's vice versa with the young lady that running the 100-yard dash, 100-meter dash, whatever y'all want to call it. You understand where I'm coming from? It's any sport, you gotta, and like I always tell people, man, track and field is not an easy sport, man, to have someone to go out there and run. Ooh, hey sis, how you doing? Track and field is not an easy sport for you to ask someone to go out there and run a 3,000, a 1,500, or even as a workout doing sprints, maybe doing 10 100s. That adds up. Do you understand where I'm coming from? And that's why you got to have that mental capacity to get out there and put your best foot forward at all times. And I always taught my kids when I was coaching them, when you in practice, run practice like it's a track meet. Therefore, when you get in a track meet, you ain't got no room but to succeed and do better than you were doing in practice, because you're running against your squad members or your team members in practice. But when you got those people out there yelling and adrenaline is flowing, yeah, you can kick it in overdrive. Trust me, I've seen it. I've seen it. No doubt about it. I literally, oh man, we were at a regional meet with my young ladies that I was coaching a 4x1 relay team. Had my daughter, a set of twins, and another young lady as an anchor. I think my daughter ran second or third leg. Quite a few people there in the stands. My girls knew 1, 2, 3. When they hit that mark, you take off after 3 strides, put your hand up, and that baton should be in your hand. And this was sad with the USA men. Like, that's not, they wasn't coached the right way. Just looking at the way they perform, they wasn't coached the right way. Just being honest with you, man. And got talent on the USA men's 4x1. They wasn't coached the right way. They know how to do it, but you gotta coach them the right way. And anyway, my daughter was there waiting on the girl to bring her the baton. When the girl hit her marker where my daughter is to take off, where they put a piece of tape on the track for their mark, my daughter had seen her do that. She did a 360. Why she got nervous, I have no idea. But her mental state kicked in. I mean, they stayed in the exchange zone. She got the baton. 2 girls went past my daughter. She ran these girls down in 100 meters is what I'm getting at. And she successfully passed the baton on to the other young girl and did it in the prelims and in the finals. And we still brought home I was blessed to put 2 relay teams on the podium. First and third. I had 2 relay teams out there in the finals. First and third. Team from South Oak Cliff in Dallas, they came in second. But I had 8 girls out there that performed, and their mental state kicked in. I think they were 8, 10 years of age. And these young ladies perform like no other because of the training they had and the mental state that I had built up in them. Do you understand? When I coached my daughter, man, and even my boys, they could never call me dad on any track or field. I was a coach. You understand? I was a coach. When I got in the car or in the parking lot, I took that coach's hat off, then I became dad. I listened to their gripes about practice or what happened. And other than that, when we're on that track or on that field, you're going to run. We're going to get our workout in. I don't even need to hear. I'm not even dad at that point. I hate to be that way, but I instilled that in all those kids out there because a lot of them looked up to me because of who I was and how I cared about them. We had talent and talent showed out. Trust me, talent showed out. Had the pleasure of taking some girls to the Junior Olympics, man, and had a ball several times, matter of fact, and had a ball doing it, guys. But like I said, the young lady, Sha Carri Richardson, she wasn't ready for that big stage. Just telling you, because she would have got blown out. I'm just keeping it real. She would have gotten blown out. No doubt about it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Houston Confidential Live. I'm your host, Mark, on this Monday evening, right here in H-Town, right here at Studio 4604 in H-Town, live and direct to your town. Glad to be here. Glad to have you guys sitting in on my podcast. Got Denver in the house. Yeah, Anahuac. Hello, wherever you may be. If you're in California watching, welcome. If you're in Atlanta watching, welcome. No matter where you may be in this great world or great United States of America, thank you for being a part of Houston Confidential, guys. I couldn't do it without you. And I mean that, and I say it every time, and I mean it every time. It's just been a blessing doing what I'm doing and having fun talking about different issues. Giving you a format to voice your opinion on certain things. Just like the other night, we talked about UFOs. I had that experience personally. Didn't know what it was, still don't know what it was. We talk about things of different natures, things that affect us all, trust me. Excuse me, guys. My throat is dry. I'm sitting in these lights too. I got all these lights on me. It's warm in here, but I'm okay. But like I was saying, we talk about different issues, like we talked about the UFO sightings that's been happening since the beginning of time. Basically, it's written in hieroglyphics, it's written in caves, you name it, it's everywhere. They just declassified, the United States government just declassified a lot of that stuff, just to, let you know it is real, and that's what's going on, and that's the kind of shows I do, guys, because I'm that type of guy. I love talking about things off the out of the ordinary sometimes, but most of the things I talk about is things that matter, guys. Things that matter. I talk about it. Like people getting vaccinated. I can't believe we are that naive this day and time to listen to all the nonsense. And everybody, you guys are listening to, trust me, everybody that you guys are listening to are not medical professions. Somebody that have their own opinion about the drug, the vaccine. You understand where I'm coming from, guys? Everybody have their own opinion that are not medical profession, and they're telling other people the wrong information. And then when those same people get sick, where they running to? You understand? Breathe now or breathe later. Excuse me. You understand, guys? Breathe now or breathe later. It is that simple. Hello, Miss Randall. We were talking about the Sha Carri Richardson. She thought she was ready for the Olympics. Good thing she did smoke a little something. She wasn't ready for that Olympics. Yeah, that's the grown women's was running. You understand where I'm coming from? And not saying she's not grown. She's not grown mentally, is what I'm saying, guys. Not saying anything negative about her mental state, but she's not mature. She got the talent, no doubt. It's there, no doubt. On the track, the girl can, but she wasn't ready. She still got a little growing to go. Them girls from Jamaica, man. Whoo! And them other 8 women that beat her too. I'm not gonna knock the other women that beat her from the other countries. Do you understand that I understand her drive and motivation wanting to get to the Olympics. I do. That's any athlete's dream, is to get to the Olympics in their sport, especially in track and field. We've been dominating that for so long, and just to get our men and women out there, and it doesn't look like they've been coached the right way. That's the key right there. You got to coach these folks, man. You got to coach these folks. And when I say coach them, not just stand there with a whistle in your mouth blowing at them. I was an athlete coach, trust me. We had 10 100-meter dashes, warm-ups to do. I ran with the last group. Get down there, start them off again, ran with the last group. We ran a 200 and ran with the last group. I went with my workout gear on. I didn't stand in the middle of the field. Only time I really did that was to watch my girls on the exchange zones on the 4x1. That's the only time I really stood in the middle of a field and blew a whistle, because I stopped them when I seen they wasn't 1, 2, 3 putting their hands up and not looking back and not fishtailing. Fishtailing is putting your hand back and your hand is just moving and not leaving a stable pocket in your hand for that baton to be put in. That's what I call fishtailing. And I taught them at an early age, man. Early age. I thank God for the talent of me doing that and the time to do that, giving me the time to do that in my life, which kept me in shape. I ran every day. I think I ran competitively till I was, 41, 42? Having fun. Out there having fun. Enjoying life. Feeling good. Just being honest with you guys. And that's what track and field. And like I tell folks, when they put your kids out there, track and field open doors to other sports. Trust me. A lot of guys that ran track, man, they went play sports, football, basketball. They had the speed already. They had the lung capacity already because they've been running track. I'm just keeping it real. And when they get out in the real world, they knew how to handle themselves because they were mature. And when I say in the real world, that's in middle school running track, high school running track, or playing football. They were disciplined already. And I'm not just talking about me. We had great coaches that was out there working with these kids. They took their time out to work with these kids. We didn't get paid a penny. It was all on a volunteer basis. And track ran from December, man, all the way to July, August. I'm just telling you. It was a long season. But it was fun season. I really enjoyed coaching those kids and watching them grow. Some of them now teachers. Some of them went on to play professional sports. Just kids that we got to deal with, which was beautiful, guys. I wouldn't take that back for nothing in the world. That's why I say, if this young lady continue the way she is, she's not gonna get far in that arena she's trying to be in. But if she can discipline herself and watch what she says, whoo, man, she's gonna be a heck of an athlete. Like I said, she just needs some work. She just needs some work. What blew me away when I seen her come in 9th place and she wanted to go to the Olympics. Wow. I think she'd been embarrassed there on that world stage. Yeah, you could beat everybody at home, but when you go up against the big dogs, oh yeah. Hey man, those Jamaican women, and notice I say women, they know how to run. Well, like I said, the other countries, women beat her also because she came in 9th place. Just keeping it real, guys. Not knocking a young lady. Not at all. Not at all. We make mistakes in life, guys. But learn from that. Grow from that. You're supposed to be out working harder. Look like she wasn't even in shape. to be out there running 100 with those girls. I mean, 11, 13, horrible time. Horrible time. She wasn't in shape for that. You could just see it in her swagger when she was running. You know, they just blew her off right off the bat, guys. It's one thing, man. I love track and field. No doubt about it. Love me some track and field, guys. Yep, bear with me 1 second here. I'm screwed up. What's new? But anyway, guys, thank y'all for sitting in on my podcast on this Monday evening. I know you could have been doing a lot of other things. Just want to say thank you. I love you. God bless you. God keep you. I want to say hello to my family down in Anahuac, Texas, or wherever you may be around the world, around this great country. Just want to say I love you. God bless you. God keep you. And see you right back here Wednesday evening, guys. Be safe out there. Don't forget, wear your mask, social distance. Don't forget, we're still in a pandemic. I don't care what nobody try to tell you. Just don't forget, we're in a pandemic. Because ain't nobody can save you but you. And I mean that. Thoughts and prayers going out to my sister-in-law, lost her grandmother. Thoughts and prayers are with you, sis. You need anything, you know my number. Give me a holler. I just want to say I love you. God bless you. May God keep you. And till we see you guys, man. Love you guys. Y'all bear with me. What's going on? Yeah, but anyway, have a blessed evening, guys. Can't get my music to pull up. Don't know what's going on with that one. But we'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. Sorry I don't have my music to get me out. Wow. Anyway, God bless you. God keep you. You've been watching Houston Confidential Live right here on Facebook Live and on Instagram Live. I've been your host, Mark. We'll be right back here on Wednesday evening. Have a blessed evening, everybody.